Virtual home visit for a child with medical complexity, family and community participation by the Savage family and the Virtual Home Visit Working Group.
Well, Jack loves to be around me. I love being around him as well. He always participates in stuff that he wants to be near, and he loves getting all of his attention from me, which I love when he has his big belly laughs. And whenever he's just so happy when I jump on him and say, boo! Right, Jack? You love that? And he always participates in coming to my baseball games or football games or lacrosse.
Is he your biggest fan, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's very playful with me, even though we can't do a lot of different things. But he can always participate in watching, in learning, and I love having my brother around.
What's hard about having a brother like Jack? Are there hard things?
There's nothing really hard.
No?
It's just you have to learn how to treat your brother a nice way.
What do you think? What would you want to tell your friends about having a special needs brother?
I'd feel fine. They might feel weird because they don't know how to get used to seeing a kid like him. And some kids just weren't used to it the first time they saw Jack. And now they're really used to it. And then they became really good friends with Jack.
Well, and I think also with Jack, the kids love to try things, so they use the fact that Jack is nonverbal to try and see how they can get him to respond to things, and again, sounds, music, bells, chimes,
Scaring him.
Yeah, jumping out behind him saying boo. We'll do that, but to that end, Jack at school, as I mentioned, we wanted him in the local school. He is in both a special classroom, but he is also in an integrated classroom. And one of the things that we tried to do is make sure that in the regular classroom that Jack is in, that whatever the other kids are doing, that there's something for Jack along those lines. So in his last year, everybody had chores. And for those chores, they got certain reward points and whatnot. And so we wanted to make sure that Jack had a chore to do as well. And so his aides helped him to accomplish the chores as part of the classroom. And it made the integration seem more complete. That part of it was there. And I think that's really, even though, like I said, with sports, Jack may not be the one actually swinging the bat in the classroom. He may not actually be the one doing the chore per se, but it's the presence of that activity that kind of helps to give the other kids the understanding that he can be a part of our group even though he may need help. And so we found that as a member of the community, Jack definitely gives back in that fashion. He's always out with his brother. He's out with us. We're at sporting events. We're at school functions. We're all around, and even in the store. We like to shop because there's not a lot that we can do outside sometimes. And Jack seems to know people everywhere. People that we don't know Jack because Jack is out and about. Yeah, and again, the sports thing. We say Jack plays baseball, and Jack does. He's out on the field, and he will run the bases, and he'll hit the ball, but he doesn't actually swing the bat, and he doesn't actually run the bases. It's a community effort. So we have volunteers, buddies that will help to swing the bat for him and then push the bases. And it's the action, it's the motion, it's the sounds. And at the ball field, for the Paw Sox or the Red Sox, it's the smells. He draws on the crowd and that chaos. I think for him is normal, but it truly is, I think, reflective of his love for sports is because of all of that, and the fact that it brings everybody together around him.